Hey guys, Viking 82 here, back to show some more plunder that I've acquired over the last little while. Got a bunch of tapes to go through here, stuff that's been piling up that I've been wanting to show, but just been busy with a lot of stuff. Of course, getting myself ready for Heavy Hell 3 over the weekend, and just work and life. So yeah, gonna jump right into things, because like I said, I got a lot to go through. Got the brand new one from Savage Master, Those Who Hunt at Night. And yeah, this comes on a beautiful red tape. If you're not familiar with Savage Master, they are a heavy metal band out of Louisville, Kentucky. Been around since 2013. This is the band's fourth full-length album put out by Shadow Kingdom Records. Just this year, limited to 400 copies on cassette. And I've listened to this a couple times, and these guys just never disappoint me. Just badass, straight up heavy metal. And Stacy Savage's vocals are in top form on here. Definitely one of the best releases of the year for me. Next up, I was really excited when I saw somebody show this reissue in a group I'm in on Facebook. This is Crystal Age with Far Beyond Divine Horizons. Now, if you're not familiar with Crystal Age, they were a death metal band from Gothenburg, Sweden. Been around, well, active, I should say, between 1993 and 1996, and featured Oscar Droniak of Hammerfall fame on guitars and vocals. This was their lone full-length album put up by Vic Records back in 1995, and I do have an original pressing on CD. This reissue is put out by Dissonant Tapes. Limited to 100 copies. 50 were on transparent blue, which was what I actually ordered. But I did get one of the other 50, which is a transparent, just a clear tape. I wanted the blue because I thought it went better with the artwork, but I'm just happy to have a copy of this regardless. So yeah, go check out Crystal Age. Really good stuff. This one, I was so mad because when I found out about it, I missed out on the first press. And then I found out they were going to be doing a second pressing. And cheers to my buddy Lonnie, the classy one. He's currently on a hiatus. Hopefully he comes back soon. But he gave me the heads up when these went live, the second pressing. And that is the Tomb Mold with Aperture of Body. And this comes on a clear tape. I believe this one and the original pressing were only limited to like 100 copies each, I believe. But yeah, Tomb Mold, death metal band from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Been around since 2015. This is their fourth demo overall throughout their catalog. Though they got a pretty, nice catalog going with several full lengths now. But yeah, this is so good. I am so glad I was able to get a copy of this, because I know the first pressing, the originals, are going for crazy money. Now, this next one I did get in an order a while back, before the stuff that I showed in my previous video from Sean at Wiseblood. This was a freebie that he threw in. But, yeah, didn't show it in that one just because I had it in a different stack and I forgot about it, so I just threw it in this one. This is Succumb with 21. And if you're not familiar with Succumb, they are a death metal band out of San Francisco, California. Been around since 2017. This is their second full-length album, put out by Caligari Records back in 2021. Limited to 200 copies. Comes on a smoky-looking tape. And yeah, this is just some vicious-sounding death metal. Kind of has a dirty edge to it, but really good stuff. My first time actually hearing this band. I definitely want to check out more. Next up, Cyanide with Second Life 1991 demo. And this comes on a nice white tape with a black label. And yeah, if you're not familiar with Cyanide, they are a doom death band out of Chicago, Illinois. Been around since 1988. This is their second demo that was originally put out independently by the band back in 1991. This is a Caustic cassette, which is the label run by Aaron Pankey of Molder, who put out this reissue. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but it actually came with an original J card from the 91 release, so that was really cool. Got two from the same band here, and that is Torture Tomb. And if you're not familiar with them, they are a black and death metal band out of members actually are kind of split up between Denton, Texas, and Louisville, Kentucky. Been around since 2016, and actually features Cole Crutchfield, formerly of Knocked Loose, and also in the band Shrouded Infinity on vocals. Starting things off, we have Killing to See How It Feels, and this comes on a white tape. And this is their debut EP put out by Transylvania Recordings back in 2020. Just absolutely nasty stuff. Definitely recommended. And then I also got their split between with them and Combat called Greased Then Released. Sorry, I could not read that to save my life. And this one comes on a yellow tape. I have not had a chance to listen to this one yet, though. But yeah, this is their split with Combat, who are a death metal / crossover band out of Denton, Texas. But yeah, this was put out by Transylvania Recordings just last year in 2021. So I was really happy I was able to track down both of these releases. Next up, Screwed with Terror Cycle. And this one came on a nice black tape with white labels. Good quality stuff here. Sounds fantastic. If you're not familiar with Screwed, they are or should I say, it is a hardcore, power violence, death metal project out of Portland, Oregon. Not sure when this actually formed, but it is a project of Jason York, who is most well known for being in Eternal Valley, as well as Empyrean Fire. But this is the debut full length for this project, put out by Frozen Screams imprint just this year. And yeah, this is some just heavy hitting stuff. Go check this out. Alrighty here. Next two came from an order that I did from Life After Death. This first one, I really debated on whether I wanted to get it. You know, I liked what I heard from this project, but there was one song in here that I was just, you know, if anybody knows me personally or has talked to me about this, they know why I wasn't a big fan of this and why I almost didn't buy this. But then in the end, I thought, you know what? This sounds so damn good. I've got to pick it up. This is Tomb Sentinel with Perpetual Vice. And I love the red case. And it also comes on a nice clear red tape. Yeah, Tomb Sentinel, death metal / hardcore band from Columbus, Ohio. Been around since just last year in 2021. It features Devin Swank from Sang with Sugabug. Wow, I'm actually surprised I said that right the first time. On vocals, this is their debut EP put out by Life After Death just this year, limited to 200 copies. And like I said, it's only, 4 songs, but man, absolutely killer stuff. I'm glad I actually decided to pick it up because, you know, I just had to have a copy of that because the music was so good. Next up, we have Vomit Spell with, looks like they're self-titled. Comes in a blue case and a baby blue tape. It looks kind of darker on camera, but it is kind of a bright baby blue. But yeah, Vomit Spell, death metal band / grindcore out of Germany. Been around since 2016. This is their debut full-length album put out by FDA Records just last year. This is a 2021 tape issue by Life After Death Records. Limited to 200 copies. I've only gotten to listen to like one track off of this when I was checking out Vomit Spell to see if I actually wanted it. And sounded really good, but have not had a chance to listen to the full thing. All right. This is the last one actually from the Life After Death order here. This is Consecration with Sinus, I believe is how you pronounce it. And yeah, this comes in a nice silver case. Comes on a clear tape. And yeah, Consecration are a doom death band out of Norwich, Norfolk, England. Been around since 2010. This is their third full-length album overall. Redefining Darkness Records handled the CD edition, which was limited to 200 copies, just like this tape edition put out by Life After Death. And yeah, I've had a promo of this for a while, and this is absolutely crushing doom death. I am going to be doing a review of this at some point, but yeah, if you love heavy, slow doom death, go check out Consecration. Next up, Piss Rot with Piss Vile Gunk. Great artwork there. Comes on a piss yellow tape. Of course, with a name like Piss Rot, why not? But yeah, death metal band from Kingsport, Tennessee. Been around since just last year in 2021. This is their debut EP put out independently by the band. Got this out of Corpse Gristle. I was really excited he got copies of this in because the band was sold out, and I was kind of bummed thinking I wasn't going to be able to get a copy. But really good death metal. Tennessee's got a really solid death metal scene, that's for sure. All right, these last two came from a couple different orders I made with Gurgling Gore. Absolutely love that label. We have Mutilation Barbecue with their self-titled. And this comes on a nice blood red tape. It's actually a lot darker in person than it is on camera. But yeah, death metal band out of Cleveland, Ohio. Not sure exactly when they formed, but yeah, this is their debut EP put out by Gurgling Gore, limited to 200 copies. Yeah, not much can be said of this. If you love death metal, you gotta check out Mutilation Barbecue. Really good stuff. And last but most certainly not least, I absolutely love the artwork on this thing. I love the whole packaging of this, really. This is a Body Asphyxiation Science with Gravitational Blood Art. Comes in a yellow case. Another piss yellow cassette. But yeah, this is a, I believe it's a one-man project. I could be wrong. But yeah, death metal out of Brighton, East Sussex, England. Been around since just last year in 2021. This is the debut EP put out just this year by Gurgling Gore, limited to 200 copies. And again, just solid death metal. Go check that out. And yeah, that was a lot to get through. Hopefully I didn't rush too bad on that. So yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.